How goes life? Happy holidays for everyone who celebrates a holiday. If you don't celebrate holidays, I hope these last couple of weeks have been great for you. Haven't posted in a couple of weeks. Well, at least not. I haven't done a video post in a couple of weeks. There have been a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, but as the weeks going on, they've kind of fell through the wayside. But there is something I wanted to talk about in regards to my singleness, and it is basically why I'm still single at this point in my life. Got a text from an unknown number the other day and it said, "Hey stranger." I don't know about everyone else, but me personally, I hate "Hey stranger" texts because it's like, if I'm a stranger, you're a stranger. I'm not texting you, you're not texting me. Obviously, we disappeared from each other's life for a reason, but that's neither here nor there. So the text says, "Hey stranger," and me not wanting to give up the obvious thing that I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm just like, "Hey, how are you? How goes life?" All that good stuff. So the person on the other end was like, "Life is great. I want to see you." That's nice, but who are you? So he begins to tell me who he is, and it clicks to me. He's one of the guys that I met when I was doing my online dating thing. Never actually met him in person, but we've texted a few times. And at the end of the hour, like, series of texts, we would just disappear from each other's lives, which is fine. If it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. But we always end on this, "Yeah, we're gonna meet" thing, but it never happens. That's neither here nor there. So during this conversation, I decided that he is one of the reasons why I'm single. Not him per se, just guys like him, if that makes any sense. So we were talking or texting or what have you, and he was basically telling me that because one, I'm a woman, and two, because of my personality, he thinks I'm totally serious. I don't have a funny bone in my body. I will never understand the kind of man that he is. He didn't exactly say that verbatim, but that's pretty much what we got at. So he was telling me that men are really simple. All they want to make them happy is to be in a company of a beautiful woman, have sex, and have good food. I'm not knocking it. I mean, if you like it, I love it. Simplicity is the way to go in most cases. But the way he was describing his actions to me just didn't make sense. Like, he told me that he's been really stressed and he hasn't been able to have fun. I was like, "Well, what's your definition of fun?" He was like, "Being in the company of a beautiful woman." Okay, so you're telling me, and this is like just an overview of what we're talking about. So I'm like, "You're telling me that you can't have fun in the company of your male friends?" And he kept skipping over the point, but he was just like, "Not all women understand, and you're clearly not a woman who gets it." And I'm like, "You're right, I don't get it. Because as a woman, the woman that I am, I can go out with a group of females and have a great time and not have a male in sight." And I just feel like if you're with a group of people who care about you, a group of people who are your friends or your family, then you should be able to have fun regardless of their gender. That's the point I was trying to get at. But he took it to a whole nother level. Like, "I just want to be in the company of a beautiful woman, and I want to have sex and have great food and have intellectual conversations." Which is great. Again, I'm not knocking it. Sometimes I want to be in the company of a handsome guy and I want to have great sex and great food and great conversations and great booty rubs. But you can't always get that. Sometimes you just need to take a step back and have fun with your friends, have fun with your girls, have fun with your boys. But he's just basically saying, like, as a man, that's not what I that's just not me, basically. Like, he was telling me that as men are really, really simple. All they want, as I've stated previously, is to be with a beautiful woman, to have great sex, and to have good food. But I just didn't get it, and it didn't make me trying to understand him any less simpler. I'm all for simplicity. Like, I'm a very simple girl. I'm not the club hopping type. I don't like loud noises. I like to be very intimate when the occasion calls for it. But I mean, it doesn't take much to please me. Like, learn me, and that's the easiest way to get to me. But for him, it's just like, "This is what I want. This is simple. This is life." And that just didn't make sense to me. I'm just thinking, like, this is why I'm single, because of this type of mentality. If I'm not meeting someone who's like crazy, batshit crazy, wants to cause me bodily harm for no reason, then I'm meeting someone who's crazy, batshit crazy, who doesn't want to cause me harm, but is kind of really, really uncomfortable. And if I'm not meeting that person, I'm meeting a person who knows it all, who's telling me that I'm wrong for having an opinion, that I'm wrong for not understanding the type of man that he is, I don't know. There are a lot of reasons why I'm single, and this is just one of them. Like, men are a lot more complicated than they should be. And that's really crazy because you mostly hear that about females. You know, like females want this. You can never please you can never please. Sorry about that. You can never please a female because they always change their minds. And as a Gemini, I get it. I get bored easily. I change my mind really, really quick. Like I'm just always on go. But if you learn me, if you know me, then I'm really, really chilled and really, really laid back. And it doesn't take much to make me happy. I just want someone who's not like me but has like a similar mentality, if that makes any sense. Like, why can't we just chill and be happy without sex? Food is a given. Like, we need food. I love food. Oh my god, I love food. But you know, I don't know. He was just a little weird. And just like, maybe it's a dating website thing. Maybe I should just let all of this go. Especially with the new year coming, it just doesn't make sense to keep dealing with this type of insanity. Not saying that he's insane. If he does watch this, I'm not calling you insane or anything. I'm just saying that the conversation we had made very little sense. And for you to come at me and just basically say you don't get it because you're a female because of your personality, it's not offensive because I don't get offended easily, but it's a little sexist, honestly. But in any case, it's part of the reason why I'm single. Sometimes I want to be in a relationship. Sometimes I meet people who are absolutely insane. It's never a real in between for me, is it? Have a good one.